everybody. Season 3. First episode, man. It's your dude Superb.
Ohtom.
Hey, man, and we got the Dadabase crew back in the building. This time, photographers. You know what I'm saying? Photographers, videographers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all guys, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Tell them.
So Soggy Vision, Jamal Osagi, you know what I'm saying? That's me. And here we got, just come off.
Cameron, a.k.a. Blur Boy.
Sky, a.k.a. True Sifu.
And 303 Jack, Jonathan. What's good?
Hey, back in the building, man. So how y'all doing, man? How was New Year's?
Man, it started off rocky as fuck for me, man, because I drove up to the borough, right, to spend the night, you know what I'm saying, wake up New Year's Day with my niggas, right? Nigga. The next morning, my car gets towed.
No.
I always park there, right? And I never get towed, and just that one day, they gonna start the New Year's off like that. That shit crazy as fuck.
That's unfortunate.
A lot. 240. But
Disclosed.
Yeah. 240.
Damn.
Disclosed. That's a quarter of 1,000.
How y'all? Yeah.
Everybody else doing
I was
better start than that?
I was working, so.
Good. Oh, you was working on New Year's? Oh, damn, man. Well,
New Year's Eve, I wasn't.
I had COVID. I started with COVID. So.
Damn.
Everybody's
bad. Somebody was good.
well, damn. Well, shit. Man, all right. Well, damn, all right. Shit, I thought it was, all right, sound like a little rocky start to the year, you know what I'm saying? For everybody, all right, well, fuck. All right, man, well, shit.
It can only get better.
It can only get better, yeah.
Only get better. Still beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? We got Savvy over there in the corner too. You know what I'm saying? He's over there. Yeah. You can't see him, but he's in the building. All right, man. So shit, let's get to it, man. Last time Dadabase crew was here, you know what I'm saying? It was the whole gang. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just kind of letting the scene know who they are. But this time we got the photographers, videographers of the crew in the building, and I know y'all are hitting us up. Y'all wanted to talk about the whole scene as far from that perspective of like video and pictures, man. So like, let's get right to it, man. So as far as like the photography, videography side of Dadabase, tell me a little bit more exclusively how that came together. I don't know who want to take that, but I'll just kind of pass the microphone there.
Yeah, hit it up. Yeah, so I guess, oh God, when you say came together, it actually came together pretty fluidly, so I can't really pinpoint an exact period of time where stuff really started to click, but I think around when the album dropped on Valentine's Day is when I think we finally established like a strong team. Yeah. We saw what we could do going into the last release, and it turned out amazing. So we found a good team, though. We all came around at different times, though, but coming under one roof and actually being able to sit at the same table with some of these guys that we all were familiar with, maybe, and fans of, it feels good to finally work with them.
So who was who was like the first like photographer, like videographer who came in? Was it Blair Boy?
Yeah, it was me and my boy Jaden. We were the first, and we just used to shoot. We used to shoot Savvy a lot. Savvy used to do a lot of he used to have a lot of brands hitting him up. He used to get mail every day for some brands. We just used to shoot that, and then when these guys started coming around, we started doing our own content.
MTSU, right? Was that all y'all?
At one point?
Just 1 point?
Three of us at one point, and you were...
I went to Motlow.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is like in Smyrna. Some fucking
okay, I was about to say shit. I don't even know.
It's a little fucking...
Yeah.
It's a community.
So did y'all go to
sister.
MTSU for photo or videography?
I went for film school.
Film school. Okay. All right, so you came into the picture first. You're one of the earliest members as far as that side. And then all right, kind of how did it piece together then after that? Who was kind of next that came in?
These two.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Sky after me.
I met Sav at events, just going to events.
Yeah.
Nobody really knew who I was. I was just there, taking pictures. I would hit up Sav, send him pictures and shit. I feel like he would be like, who is this? But at the same time, it was like, damn, this shit is cool. And he invited me over to the crib, and after that, it was just they became family.
That's funny. That's kind of how
that's
that happened.
Yeah, we got, it was at some show. I think it was
It was at home.
At home, yeah.
What was it? It was a performance. I think Debrio was hosting it. Shouts out Debrio.
Was it the laundromat?
Nah, it was at home. Then I think like Ronald Bossi performed.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about in Murfreesboro? It's at
Yeah,
the laundry room.
Yeah, that was the laundry room.
This was like that was a while back. This was a while back.
That was like
That's when I met y'all.
Yeah, not really.
Was that the mothership?
I took a picture.
Yeah,
I feel like it was a laundry.
Yeah, it was like a little
It had to be
silhouette
laundry.
kind of like picture type deal. So okay, that's yeah. That was a while back. That was like shit. Was that like
Almost
That's like
a year and a
2019.
half.
Yeah, 20.
Was
or
that?
maybe even 2018.
Early 2020 probably.
Early 2020, I think.
Yeah, that was
That
fucking
late
a while back.
2019, something like that.
Yeah, man. But no, that's funny. So I want to ask like, all right, so that's kind of like a candid photo kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, no, I'm gonna let Tom ask that question because I know you wanted to ask that.
I noticed with a lot of y'all shit that it feels natural. Like, it doesn't feel like set up pictures sometimes. It just feels like natural, like y'all were just there. A lot of my favorite pictures I've taken are just like candids. So I've always wondered, do y'all prefer shooting like super set up, like that kind of photo shoot, or do you like more of the candid, like off the cuff stuff?
I definitely prefer the candid. I'm not super like conceptual yet. I'm still very like, let's just go to this place and just like just make something.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
It might be different for these guys, but
You know, I got
it's never no vision for me.
Let me see some shit. Can we take this out of here?
Take them off.
Where's it particular? Okay, cool. All right, there we go.
All right, so you said candid or like setup?
Yeah, like, do you like the more candid, like natural stuff, or just like more of the like setup, portrait, like
Gotcha.
stuff like that?
I like to, you know what I'm saying, try everything. That means like with the medium, anything like, I'm saying mix of conceptual shoots, candid shoots, but like not so planned shoots, but
Yeah.
a good mix up. You know, what I'm saying, get out your comfort zone. I like that.
Yeah, because that's definitely what I prefer.
All right.
Yeah, I think, like Cam was saying, I think these two right here, every move that I can see with them is with intent. So everything is set up, and that's where I've noticed. I mean, I can't speak for them, but that's something that I've noticed they thrive off of is moving, setting up everything with intent. But I almost treat it, you know, you look back at like Loader Squad videos and content that Odd Future is making, and it's almost
Yeah.
like, you know, everything
ask
looks so cool and so interesting. But I mean, Cam can speak for it. There really is no setup or any thought into it. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, stand over here real quick, boom, and it's just, I guess it's what we do. I guess it's the part of the lifestyle, I guess. But it's just where you are, and you know, looking around, taking notice of what's around you too is important.
That's I have a follow up question to that because I was gonna ask like, all right, so like, what's like the sketchiest situation y'all had when y'all like shooting like, you know, like doing photos, videos? Because like when we
I
did,
think we each got
Yeah.
one for sure.
yeah, we did
each got a
the
different
the
one.
blow facelift video.
Yeah.
That was like a sketchy ass video because what we did basically, we had put lights on the car. And, you know, we made it seem like the car we were driving was like a cop car, and that's like illegal. And we're like, what was that? That was like late at night. What was
Yeah,
that?
it was late and like some random like factory building.
Yeah, we're just driving around on like this lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, with these lights flashing and shit. And we're like, all sketched out. We're like, bro, we got to
It was,
get
like,
these
right
shots
after the
in,
cops
man.
showed
If some
up,
shit
too.
happens.
Yeah.
We got kicked out of some property because the cameras were on, I guess, and they saw us doing it. So
Yeah,
like,
the
worried
cops
the whole
showed up
time.
and shit. But, you know,
Yeah.
we luckily we got all the shots in and shit. But, yeah, that's what I'm curious to see, man. Like, what's the sketchiest?
Yeah, I guess I'll start. So, yeah, I was shooting in, this had to have been 2019, end of 2019, probably December. I was down in Atlanta. I was just working as like a PA, working as like asset protection and shit on like music video sets. So I was working for this one director named Brandon Bear. Shout out Brandon. He's from Des Moines, Iowa, but he had come down to Atlanta, and we had rented or somehow got our hands on like a Lambo truck. So we wanted this highway scene where, you know, the Lambo truck's behind us, the car in front of us.
Yeah.
Someone had to hold my legs, like had my thighs down. I was holding like full stomach out with a stabilizer like in my hands, like outside of the trunk, and going on like I-75, like
Damn.
trying to like make it look somewhat realistic. And keep in mind, all at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Ah, dude.
And then I mean the whole deal, cops show up, like everything that could go wrong. That's what happened on sets. I feel like every set I've been on, everything that can go wrong will, and so going into one, I was just prepped for that, for the worst.
So that's kind of like your mindset where you're going
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
everything that can go wrong will go
Plan
wrong.
that the cops show up. plan everything gets shut down. Plan that no extras show up and you're only working with the artist. Because if you have that backup plan, nothing can theoretically go wrong.
That was one of my teachers at film school. They always said like making shit is 90% doing it and then like 10% problem solving. So it's like that stuff. Yeah, definitely. Every time something has to go wrong.
Right. So I think it was like September, I believe. Like I was shooting with JU. Shout out JU. We was shooting. I picked this location. It was like this hotel. It looked really nice. Like, the colors was nice, everything. But I go there and it's like mad sketchy. I'm talking about like there's crackheads walking around and shit. Like, dude, I'm trying to shoot and shit. Position, niggas asking me for like you got a light or some shit. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn, I'm trying to shoot and shit. People opening the doors and shit, like peeking out the window, all types of smoke coming out. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. But like, got them shits done. Got it done though. But yeah, that was my sketchiest one.
Yeah,
man. Mind the crackheads. Watch out. Watch out. They're a vicious. They're a vicious breed.
Fuck with the crackheads.
Hey, are you fuck with the crackheads, bro? Hey, crackhead culture, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta have love. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Like sometimes they do bring joy. It's interesting to hear their stories. Sometimes, you know, like.
I'm finna tell them about the hotel twice. So
go for it. Go for
the
it.
First time it was me, Sav, Cam, Georgie, Rich, and Fred, and we was at the hotel we shot Zach and Cody at.
Okay.
And it was what, like
the Jackson?
the Jackson. Shout out to the Jackson.
No.
Shout out to the Jackson. So,
Jackson.
we go and like it was like three big ass dudes just standing there looking. Like we trying to. It was a paper bag boy shoot. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Y'all shot at the Jackson.
Yeah. So they had paper bags over their head and like it did look a little sketchy, you know what I'm saying? So I would myself would come out and, like, but at the same time it was just like, for sure we gotta watch these niggas, like there's some shit going down. And then we go over to the Cheddars across the street, the Cheddars, and
shout out to Cheddars.
Yeah, shout out to Cheddars.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude like
man.
walked past and like just mugged us the whole time. It was just like, okay, weird. So the second time I go was with Rich.
Okay.
And it was like two like, bro, you can tell they was on some fuck shit. Like they they was like under the wraps. They come outside, they look at Richard. Richard has on makeup, full mask. Like it was for the Enigma test, and we like, yo, we just shooting. They just look. I was like, all right, for sure. Go back in. Brings his brother out.
Oh shit.
And like just stands behind Richard, and Richard just like, hey bro, let's go. It's time to go. So that's probably my.
You gotta tell them about the other Jack. There were 3 Jackson Motel stories. The wannabe maintenance. Wannabe maintenance guy banging on nachos. Banging on nachos' video.
You tell that one.
What?
Yeah, we were at the Jackson Motel, same spot. So I guess this is the third instance. We were shooting I guess Josh Nachos was filming the video for Zach and Cody. So Savvy had rented a room, just like a regular room for the night, so we could have it for, from like whenever check-in is to check out the next day. We get done filming around 11 p.m., but I think around maybe like 10:15 or 10:30. Song's about 3/4 of the way finished. We just hear, and we got like 20, 30 people inside this one tiny motel room. There was definitely a noise complaint problem or something, but it's this guy, ruffled black hair, huge, gigantic like coat on, but also with like this dirty, like looked like he had just been in a mechanic shop, like t-shirt on, and then basketball shorts. Banging on the door, immediately opens it. Fred answers it, and he asks him. He's like, "Yeah, this is a maintenance." He's not really making any sense, mumbling under his breath, maintenance. And all of a sudden, Fred like turns back in, tries to talk to us, tell us what's going on, like maybe maintenance here. Go watch the video. Immediately turns back and asks if any of us have Adderall that we can sell him. We're like, you are not maintenance if you're asking us for Adderall. But yeah, Jackson Motel, do not. 1-star review.
Y'all
Dadabase
it,
gives
man.
it 1
Stay away
star.
from Jackson Motel, bro.
I'm gonna go there. I gotta go there now.
It's fucking crazy, dog.
Yelp
Damn.
review. 1 out of 5.
Any stories, boy?
Yeah,
I don't have anything crazy. I've never.
The haunted house.
That was a quick one. Yeah. Who was there? It was me, Sky, Rich. It wasn't a haunted house. It was just like that abandoned joint. You remember that one?
The green joint across from the.
Yeah. We went in there. with the
We be going to some fuck places.
yeah. Why did we go there?
Shot.
We literally just stopped. We literally stopped on the side of the road just to like.
The VSNR shoot, the abandoned
Ju-
building, the tall one.
Yeah, you was puss on that.
That shit was ass, bro.
I've shot at Morris Brown, which is the abandoned college football stadium in Atlanta. And that thing's insane. There's homeless people in the locker room
Oh
just sleeping.
man.
Damn, really?
Oh yeah, all overgrown.
Is that the one with Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can like go up to the skybox and it's just abandoned.
Jeez.
It's awesome. No,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
That sounds crazy.
It's
I don't
insane.
really. I don't have anything
shot
like
Ty there.
sketchy like that.
You the safe
I guess so. I mean, I've just been in the woods at night and like I don't know, dogs, coyote, wolves, but I had to hide from something. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. I don't. Hey, if it was,
If it's running towards you,
I'm not gonna see. Is that a dog or a wolf? Nuh-uh, I'm gonna hide. They just in there. I'm not.
Gotta
going.
get out of there.
Hey man, if Blur Boy senses danger, heed his warning. Yeah.
I'm a blur.
Blur for real.
Yeah.
I'm a blur.
He's out.
Blur out of there.
So now I want to ask Osagi. So you do video?
I dabble in it.
Dabble in it.
I do video, but like I'm getting better at it right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying, I do it. You can say that. Yeah.
So all right. So mainly it's like photography though. Like all everybody mainly photography. Everyone
I don't know. I can't speak for anyone though.
I would say I'm mainly graphic design.
mainly graphic design. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I want to ask like. Even if you do like video a little bit, like, do you have like any like film directors or any like influences or like certain film styles and stuff like you're into? Like, what is some of that stuff like?
Film directing, like saying the whole reason I went to college was for film school, right? And I wanted to make movies. I love Spike Lee, saying Denzel Washington, his movies, Barry Jenkins. There's a few others, but those are the only ones that come into my mind right now. But those are like some like movie influences. But as far as like videography and just stuff like that, it's like there's like a lot of like YouTubers that I fuck with. Like Valandez, he's crazy. Like he's one of my main inspirations when it comes to photography and everything. Shout out Valandez, yeah. He's the reason I even really picked up a camera. One of the reasons. But yeah, like a lot of YouTube, a lot of like music videos. Like watching those a lot, get inspiration from them too. But yeah.
That's hard. Now that like people are gonna be influenced by YouTubers and shit, that's dope.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing. Like I remember when that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
Like, shouts out Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Shout out Soulja Boy.
I don't think I asked y'all like last episode. It was just like the whole gang was in. You know what I'm saying? How did y'all? Did I ask like how did y'all like get into like photography and stuff though? Like what was it like? What's the story for like each of y'all? Like how did y'all get into that?
So let's say I'm like 15. I got an iPhone, right? I got Snapchat, right?
I can't wait to see where this goes.
Shout out Snapchat. No, it's basic. I used to I couldn't drive yet. I was 15, so I used to just be in like the back seat of the passenger seat, and like the sky would just be beautiful always. I used to love the sky and the trees, and I used to just take a picture every day and just post it. People hated me for that. My stories used to be long, just trees and clouds, and people were like, "Stop taking pictures of the sky." But then eventually, I was just like, you know what? I like taking pictures. I don't like nothing else. So I'm gonna go to school for photography, and then like I bought a camera, and then that's how I got into it. My first picture ever was blurry, and I didn't know what it was.
So then from there, all right. So like, all right, you get into it. You taking pictures.
That's how Blur Boy was born.
Nature. Then like, all right. Oh yeah. Wait. That's all good. Yeah. All right. So you get into that, and then all right. So that's around 15. You say, right? All right. So kind of next from there, what's your next steps? Was you just like hitting up random motherfuckers like, hey man, let me take pictures for you, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it was usually like my friends on campus because I didn't get a camera until college. So like I used to live on campus in the dorm. So we used to just go out like 10, 11 at night and just like take pictures and just do whatever. It wasn't just like a shoot. I would just have my camera in my backpack, just pull it out and then just snap it up.
First camera you had?
Canon T6.
Nice.
Yeah. It's $500. I bought it at what's that store? What was that place called? Dury's. Yeah. Shout out Dury's. It's a old. It was around for 150 years, but it ended because it got shut down because of COVID.
Damn, that sucks, man.
It's been around since
There's so
1850.
like few camera stores too.
Yeah.
It was Dury's, then Safe Light.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the people from Durry's went to Safe Light too.
Damn.
So
Do any of y'all shoot film?
Yeah.
Yeah, all y'all shoot film? Okay.
I dabble.
Dabble.
I'm a digital guy.
Yeah, I like digital too. I feel like every time I do film, it's just like half of them are blown out, and I don't know why. And I'm just like, okay,
It takes time.
it does. It
Man, I got
does.
like
Patience.
a lot of questions. All right, hold up. Like everybody, go talk.
The question was how we got into photography.
How you got into it?
So really, like my earliest creative endeavor really was like modeling, and it was amateur modeling for sure. But like I liked, you know what I'm saying, getting, you know what I'm saying, flicked up in like my fly ass fits, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, so
I
you
get
started off getting the pictures taken of you.
right.
That's
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? That was in like middle school, high school. Even he was taking my pictures, really. Like I'm saying, yeah. But then I was like, man, I want to see what I can do on the other side of the camera. So picked up a camera, you know what I'm saying, T7i, you know what I'm saying.
Nice.
I had my first shoot. Like I really started photography in like 2020, summer of 2020. Had my first shoot, and then by the end of that year, I switched to film because I just got bored of digital, and it's been crazy ever since.
Interesting. So being like on the other side, so like you starting off modeling, like how did that affect your mindset once you got on the other side of the camera?
Definitely helped my like posing and stuff right now. Definitely helped it. Definitely like helped me get into like the positions and like mindset of the model and the subject. You know what I'm saying, and making sure they feel comfortable and stuff like that. Like one of my biggest things I always do when like I like shoot somebody is like I say, what are you feeling right now? I just like to let you flow into the shoot. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel comfortable doing? You know what I'm saying? Because that's really like, you know what I'm saying, opens them up. It opened me up really too.
So like making them comfortable on the
Right.
set, like that's a big thing.
Right.
So it's like
You can tell when somebody's tense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's an art form. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Comfortability.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
People are always like, I don't know what to do.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
How did I get into photography? Probably around.
Hold the mic up a little more.
I was 18.
Yeah.
72. I am a war vet. It's 20. I was 18 years old, so it was probably like 2016. But I didn't really do it seriously.
Yeah.
It was really just for my mental health. I was really like, I was very depressed.
So it's like therapy for you.
Yeah. And my granddad did photography for 30 years. So
Okay.
He was kind of like the inspiration behind it, and he seen where I was at, and he was like, you need to pick up something, like some type of art, or something, sports, whatever. I didn't really play. I'm not a sports person.
I feel you, bro. Like me either.
Dex was like, let me pick up a camera. Let's see what that takes me. And it just, the more I started taking pictures, was the more like I started feeling free up here.
Yeah.
And it just became a love, and after that, it became a career.
So like your grandfather, you said he did it for 30 years?
Yeah, he did it in Detroit.
Yeah, so like was there like any kind of what was his like camera style? Did he do like portraits or like what it was, like candid
He
stuff?
did pretty much everything. He did portraits.
Yeah.
He did videography. He took pictures for the Lions.
Oh shit.
But his
That's hard.
main
Yeah.
job was surgical photography. So if somebody got shot in the chest,
He would be the guy.
he would have to be the guy
taking
that take
those.
pictures.
That's hard.
Or if
I feel like you gotta have like a strong stomach or some shit
So
for
he
like
told
something
me,
like that.
he was telling me the other day, like he's watched somebody like pump a heart, and he's seen someone take a brain. Like it's like stuff like that. So it was like,
That's
Oh,
like
shit.
jobs you don't even think.
yeah.
Just got fucking R-rated.
Yeah, like that's
So,
that's a cool one.
just talking to him, and I would show him my photography,
Yeah.
my work, and he'd be like, "This is horrible," and I'd be like,
I was just about to ask, did he
Like,
give you
okay.
like advice or tips
yeah,
on stuff?
Let me go try something else, and then
Yeah.
I'll come back, and he'd be like, "Too much headroom," and then I'll do it again, and he'd be like, "Colors are off," and I'll just be like, "Damn, okay, what? Like, where can I?" So eventually, it's like, okay, you're getting a little better, and that's how I know, like, okay.
So you had like the plug on like advice, like you were getting that like right away, like good criticism from like someone
Yeah,
who was like
very,
experienced.
Very great criticism. So yeah, dropped out of school and
Did the thing,
Yeah.
doing the thing. Hell yeah.
Okay. I guess you want me to start with photography?
Yeah,
'Cause
I know you say you do graphic design too.
Yeah.
but-
So I kind of just got into graphic design around my freshman year of college. So 2016, 2017.
Okay.
And then was just in my dorm room, and I kind of was going viral through fan pages because I would see that an album was releasing, like whether it was like Anderson .Paak or anybody, Lil Yachty, anybody, but I would just kind of create a concept art with if they had a photo shoot with GQ that dropped like that week to promote the album, I would rip the images off there and just kind of teach myself navigate through Photoshop and kind of piece it together. If I hated the cover art that they put out, I would make my own and even put it into iTunes myself, so I wouldn't have to look at something that I didn't
That's
like.
funny.
Yeah.
I used to do the same shit. I used to post it on Reddit.
Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah, shout out that subreddit is crazy, but yeah. So a lot of that, and I would gain a following through the Reddit communities and through fan pages, because then some fan pages would think it's real. I would make up the track list. I would add the features that I thought I would want to be on there, and then they would start posting it, being like, "Oh, it's leaked," and I'd be like, "No, sorry, that was me wanting to listen to it." But I started to do that, gained a lot of popularity to there, and then before I met any of these guys, I started to get commissions through Cocaine Music Group, CMG. So like stuff with Yo Gotti and 42 Doug and Moneybagg Yo, and I had a manager through there that would link me to a lot of the rappers out of the Memphis scene that were up and coming. Yeah. So I'd work with them a lot, and then kind of met with these guys, and then I picked up a camera about, I think we're coming up on a year now, maybe, or right over a year. But yeah, I was shooting at A.G. Sully's house party, actually.
Shout out A.G. Sully.
Yeah, she had a little Sounds Over Sleep where she had like 20 people in the midst of COVID. Yeah. As long as you were masked up and everything. And I think it was Gretchen was performing that night. And I was like, man, I really want to come. And then my roommate actually had an old camera. I don't even remember what it was. Terrible. It was garbage. But shout out Gigi for letting me borrow her camera that one night, because I popped out terrible images. Went back home for the holidays and immediately invested in the same camera that I use right now. That was my first camera, a Nikon D3100.
Interesting. I have a question to that, to like shitty cameras. So like, shouts out Egnark, because I know he shoots with like he does like
cams.
He does like the VHS and
3DS.
like all the classic cams and shit. So like, I know there's a thing of like, yeah, you want to have like a good camera, but is there like a time where y'all intentionally want to use like a camera that's like shitty quality or something for like a certain effect?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go for that. I don't personally invest in the bad cameras, but I have a few, because like, you know, you when you were young, I shoot on a iPod Touch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
like
the
one
old
of the
iPhones.
first iPods. I still have it. Like I used to have it when I was like 9. I still have it.
iPod Touches had cameras?
Oh hell yeah.
No,
Yeah.
they used to, and then I think you have like the first one where they introduced the camera to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Mine
first
has a
one's
front
didn't,
and a
but-
back, so, and the camera quality is horrible, but you know that's cool. And
That's the effect.
You can't. I have to email the pictures 5 at a time to myself.
Because AirDrop isn't a thing on there.
Like,
Yeah.
you can't message it. Yeah, I have to email it 5 at a time, and it takes like a day to get to my phone.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Like,
All right.
But the 3DS, you can shoot on whatever.
3DS.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had the cameras. The DSi.
Yeah, Christian
the
pulled
DSi.
up to the Suicides Boy concert with the 3DS. Yeah, shout out Munoz.
Christian, you know. But like shitty cameras and stuff like that, I mean, it's a different texture, it's a different look. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to go for, whatever the vibe is for that, you know what I'm saying, project, go for it. But I think the only thing I really use for real is that's shitty. I would say it's shitty. It's not even shitty, but the VHS camera, like a little handy cam, it's actually right there. But it's in there. But a little VHS, but that's all I use for real.
Yeah.
And the GoPro, that'd be shitty sometimes.
Yeah, GoPros, yeah.
But the GoPros help.
Yeah, I
GoPros
fuck with
are
the
convenient.
GoPros. Do I shoot? The shittiest camera I've shot with is probably my phone.
What kind of phone?
Well, it's an 11.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, when I shoot, I'm always zoomed in.
Okay, yeah, that does
makes
kind of
the
mess it up a
quality,
little bit, yeah.
Very horrible. Have I shot anything else? I mean, the film cameras that I shoot with be
Yeah.
coming from Goodwill and shit. So,
Yeah.
but that's pretty much all.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, probably that first camera that I got when I was at Ali's show. I don't remember what it was called, but it was so bad. It was garbage. Oh my god. But yeah, but it really doesn't matter in my opinion. I think every camera has its pros and cons, and it's just a matter of how you know what you do with it.
what your intent is.
A lot could be done in post with an image.
Yeah. So that kind of leads me to, because what you were saying about the First off, that's fucking hard. Like you taking the album covers and then like doing your own kind of like track list and shit. That's pretty genius in today's age of like technology and shit. Like, so I was looking through your IG and there was like a photo shoot you did. It was like something like Shangri-La Studios or something like that. Yeah. So I don't know what I kind of gathered from that. And then what you were just saying about like the track list, it seems like you're kind of like a conceptual kind of like shooter or something like that. Is it like themes or something you're thinking when you kind of like do this shit, or like where do you come up with the names and stuff when you're like putting that stuff together?
Yeah, I this year I made it an effort to try to put like nostalgia into. That's always been a thing with me. Even growing up, I've always missed the year before. Like I'm always like, oh, that one cartoon ended that one time. Damn, that got discontinued. Or I look back on what made me happy as a kid, so that's just what I try to implement when it goes, whether it's like doodles, the after doodles, or cartoon, anything, or themes, certain themes, adding certain colors and certain elements that bring back certain feelings. Just trying to stress nostalgia on each and everything that I do here on out for this year has been a big effort of mine. But yeah, man, whatever can get you feeling like you're watching that cartoon that you loved.
Favorite cartoons?
Oh. Yeah, Avatar is actually damn.
Avatar,
you took mine.
I already know it. Like
Cat Dog is really good.
Teen Titans was cool too.
Yeah.
The OG, not the
OG. Yeah.
The OG.
Yeah.
I'd say 16. If y'all have ever heard of that. 16.
What?
It's a crazy show.
I'd say
it's 6 teens that are 16. They're all in a mall and they're just doing stuff.
what channel?
Like fever dream.
What channel?
Huh?
Yeah, what was
What channel?
That's on Cartoon
Really?
That's a deep cut. I've never
Somebody
heard of
just
that.
sent it in the chat today.
I'd say Simpsons is probably my favorite.
Simpsons?
Simpsons for sure is my favorite.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
That's your choice, Simpsons?
Yes.
Interesting.
Without a doubt.
Family Guy.
Yeah,
Family Guy's my
Family Guy's
favorite
a good
show.
one.
Yeah, Family Guy.
Yeah, I love Family Guy.
I'm sure.
Man, I do love like OG Cartoon Network, man.
Yeah,
From like early
I'm just
2000s.
When
Like
it was
Courage,
messy.
Cowardly Dog.
Yep.
That's my shit. Grim Adventures, Billy and Mandy. Hey, did y'all fuck with Camp Lazlo?
Yeah, duh. Ed and Eddie.
Not really.
Nah, you didn't fuck with that one?
Walk, and walkie.
This stuff all just missed me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mud.
Mud and Muddy. Oh, wait, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
he's
for sure.
getting it. Now he's getting it.
Yeah, like, those dudes was like some true fucking hustlers, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They do all their different kind of like schemes and shit, bro, because they just wanted to hit the candy shop, get them
That's what I'm
jawbreakers,
saying,
bro.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Right, for real. If he had a jawbreaker, bro, he was a nigga, for sure.
He does.
Oh, you
have
made a plank?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard, bro.
Foster's
Hey.
Home of Imaginary Friends was a good one
Hey,
too.
Foster Home,
Foster's.
Imaginary
Codename
Friends.
Kid Next Door.
Codename, hell yeah, damn, dude. All the
See,
throwback.
this is
Ben
the
10, yeah,
nostalgia
Ben 10.
I'm talking about.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah,
For sure.
Samurai Jack. For course. Boondocks.
Gumball, man, just Gumball, dude. Oh man,
Boondocks.
Boondocks. That's
Boondocks.
Adult Swim, Adult Swim.
Yeah. Robot Chicken.
Hey, bro, Robot Chicken do slap
Chicken.
though.
Yeah, that made me grow up way too quickly.
Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen
Yeah,
Hunger
bro.
Force. Yeah. The ball, the mute ball. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Space Ghost. Damn, dude. Hey, bro, a lot of. Hey,
Adult
man.
Swim used to like.
Shouts
scare
out
me when I was
Cartoon
little.
Network, bro.
Nostalgia at its
Adult Swim, bro.
I loved
Hey,
it, though.
yeah.
Because I felt like I was doing something I shouldn't have been doing.
Yeah.
It kind of
Yeah.
scared me when I was
Right,
little.
no, it made you grow up.
Yeah, it was like something's going on here. There's
And a
vibe
little
that's
older
different.
back, Johnny Bravo,
Okay, yeah, I can get with that.
Dexter,
Dexter's
yeah,
Laboratory is insane.
Cow and Chicken.
Yep.
That one, you know, all right, not the same.
Yeah,
right?
it was cool.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody. Powerpuff Girl. Damn, man. Hell yeah, dude.
That theme song is fire.
Yeah.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Darn it.
They was beating the shit out of that monkey.
Yeah.
And the boys.
The almighty cartoon though is SpongeBob.
Oh, hands down.
Like I don't care what you say, SpongeBob is,
I'm with you.
is the most legendary cartoon ever.
SpongeBob though, bro, it ain't got the hits, bro. Like he got
SpongeBob got
like Goofy Goober, bro. And the fun song.
Campfire, yeah, Campfire song.
The one with the damn.
What's the one from
the
the
seashells or whatever the fuck start singing. La, 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 la.
Fun? Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't
Him and Patrick are singing when they're in the trenches, and they're like, "I'm gonna be a man."
Pizza song is a classic.
Yeah, the
Pizza
fucking
song.
The fucking one with like at the little Super Bowl or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. F is for fun. Just together.
I'll
Hey,
say
dude.
that. I'll say that. SpongeBob, you know what I'm saying? Give my nigga a record deal, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It was just annoying to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just never found it funny for real. Like some episodes, one episode I fucked with was when Squidward hit his face or some shit and got like.
Oh, and he got beautiful.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that was good.
That's
He's
funny.
all mature. He can't enjoy it.
So,
He said, "This is too
hey,
many laughs.
so
Too many laughs."
interesting. So okay, no, all right. So you said it's kind of cartoons with you. You're trying to like create that sense of
Yeah.
nostalgia, or that younger feel. Like,
Sure.
what's kind of like going through y'all head when y'all like shooting stuff? Like, what's some of the inspiration? Is it the same thing? Is it like certain cartoons, or like what is it?
I'm gonna let you go.
It depends on what I'm shooting and stuff. Like sometimes I want to I have a concept, and like I write it down what I want to get out of it, like what type of shots I want to like do. I'm saying the theme, the clothing, the location. Really, I like looking at movies and seeing like their wardrobe, the scenes, books. I read, look at a lot of like photography books. I'm saying even magazines, comics, just scenes, like the visuals. I like that, and yeah, just like a lot of visual shit, music videos and stuff too. Just try to like, I'm saying, take a piece and just like flip it and make it my own.
Do you have like any like favorite music videos or anything like where it's just like there was a certain style?
Favorite
or
music
something,
videos?
Like, or like anything that comes like in mind where it's like
Favorite music. I like the Praise the Lord music video. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. On the top of my head, I
Rocky
don't.
always kills.
All of
it.
Yeah.
Rocky. I was about to say, what was the ASAP Forever?
Yeah, ASAP Forever was
Yeah.
crazy.
LSD
Yeah.
was crazy.
LSD one's great.
I
Yeah.
think I don't know her name. Dan Street. He's a crazy like I think he's a director, and he had like a video with this girl. I forgot her name, but she featured Playboy Cardi on her song.
Abra.
Yeah, it was her. It was like
Unlock It.
Unlock It. That was crazy.
Yeah, Abra.
Unlock It. Yeah, that was crazy.
Buzzcut this year.
Buzzcut was crazy.
Buzzcut was
Last
great.
year. Last year. Buzzcut was
Paris,
last year.
Texas shit.
Yeah.
And Baby Keem shit is
That was crazy. Baby Keem shit was crazy.
Crazy video,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all see that new Kanye video?
Yeah.
That was so crazy.
Where they
Yes.
was, like,
I love
all
that
in black.
shit.
Yeah.
Did you see the inspiration?
The inspiration?
Yeah.
You didn't see that?
Bro, it's
Yeah, it was
like-
crazy. It's like biblical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
The shit looked damn biblical.
Biblical.
It was so
That
crazy.
shit's crazy.
Fashion
Like a
rap
rapture.
going on, some shit. Rapture, fashion,
Yeah.
fashion, rapture, some shit.
Yeah.
The Yapture is one of
Nigga,
my
if you not fresh,
Yapture.
Is one of
Oh my god. But yeah.
That's why I put it on every day.
Just in
The,
case.
the fashion rapture. Just in
The
case.
fashion rapture. Put that shit on.
What was the question? Oh, inspiration.
Yeah, kind of inspiration.
Oh, well, where it starts for me is usually like the location.
Yeah.
So like I'll be driving and I'll see something like, oh, we could shoot there, and then I'll think of like, oh, where this type of fit, and then we'll take this type of picture, kinda.
Yeah.
And then usually their movements during the shoot kind of inspire me. Like somebody would just be like, and I'm like, do that again, and then I'll take the picture.
Yeah.
So do y'all have like kind of like a database of like fucking locations where y'all want to do like certain shoot videos?
Yeah.
Bro.
We have old reliables and whatnot.
Maps is very like helpful though.
Maps?
Maps, because you can like pin
Pin locations,
a location.
save
So while you're driving, it's just like, oh shit, let me pin it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
Very
true.
helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take
That's
that.
a smart idea.
That is a smart ass idea, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
'cause
saying?
we be seeing stuff all the time. And we're like, that'd be perfect for something.
Yeah, just
we need
pin
Use
something.
your maps,
Yeah.
bro. You can pin a location.
Then we be like, oh, damn, wait, how we get over to that spot again? Yeah, it was somewhere over there, some shit. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
sometimes you'll end up finding yourself going, like, accidentally going to the spot
Yeah.
again. Because, like, on our way here, Sal was like, bro, we just shot there. And I was like, oh, shit, we did. But we was literally looking for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it'll refresh itself.
That's cool. Wait. Did you answer though? Like, kind of what your? I know you passed it off to the
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
I feel like my inspiration comes from, like, emotions.
Okay.
And how I'm feeling.
Interesting.
A lot of, like, the colors and stuff. And
Yeah.
the ideas mostly come from, like, just up here.
That was actually, damn, that was a profound answer, bro. felt that shit in my heart.
Yeah.
Like, so right now,
like I said, photography's always been like a mental thing for me. So
Yeah.
it's like it helps me a lot. Just like getting through the day.
So is it so like when you're doing like certain shoots, then like so it's kind of based more off of mood and emotion.
Yeah.
So like when you're doing a shoot, are you thinking to yourself like, yo, I want to like do a shoot or something that like represents like anger or like sadness or something like that? What is
more
it?
so just how I'm. I guess if it's like if they're a personal shoot, it's more so like how I'm feeling.
Yeah,
But if it's like shoot with Sav, he'll come to me with
kind of with the idea and stuff.
But if it's like a personal project, it's more so like I wanna push this like emotion out because I don't really talk about like my emotions a lot. So a lot of stuff is just like me putting out the art.
Man, when the last time y'all cried, bro? That's a question I want to ask. I want to ask that question. I was just talking to the homie about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, since you brought up crying, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? Society conditions, man. They tell us, hey, don't cry. You know what I'm saying? Or if we do cry, like, suck it up. You know what I'm saying? So I've been asking the people that question. I don't know if you ain't got an answer if that's too deep, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, when the last time y'all cried, what was it about? Like,
Last time I cried was during COVID.
yeah.
I was going through it, bro. We're not gonna talk about
Yeah, you ain't got to talk about,
you
you know
gotta
what I'm
I was
saying?
going through it for show.
When you say?
COVID.
You ain't cried since?
Yeah, load it up.
My cry was really COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, man, let it out, bro. Hey, man.
Step on a Lego.
You know, back in the war,
Hey,
10 laps. 10
Hey,
laps. Dude. Probably, yeah, no, mine was for sure the last night at Exit In. Definitely. The end of tour, the last night on tour.
Yeah.
That happened to me on the first night of tour, too. I don't know what it is about Exit In, but, like, just seeing everyone doing their thing. And I guess
Yeah.
it's because it's an actual, you know, it's such a well-known venue throughout Nashville. And
Yeah.
seeing all of my friends in there smiling. And I just had to, like, walk to the green room and just take a second and be like, wow, it's happening. It's really happening slowly.
Like tears of joy.
But surely. Oh,
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
course.
tears of joy,
every time.
yeah.
No, it's never. Now, if we're talking like sad crying,
Oh, it doesn't matter. You know,
okay,
just
yeah.
like,
So let's go with that one. Then.
Yeah,
Definitely
like,
Exit.
Who else cried?
It's been probably about 2-3 weeks. So I gotta go, right?
Oh, damn. Damn.
No, it ain't nothing that happened between us, but I'm in love, right? And
That's sweet.
she's a hard worker. She got a crazy work ethic, and she told me, she was like, I'm gonna start working at Amazon. I'm gonna work every day from 2 to 11. I was like, until school started. So that was like 3 weeks ago. She was like, I'm gonna work every day until school starts from 2 to 11, which means I'm never gonna see her. And I was like, yo, no. And it just poured out. I was like, don't do that, because I'm not gonna see you. Like, that's gonna suck.
That's beautiful.
She didn't do it.
That's beautiful.
I don't think it was because of me crying, but she ended up not doing it. Yeah, I was right there. I was like, yo, chill out with that. Shout out CC.
Tears probably played, you know what I'm saying, a little bit in there. You know what I'm saying? She's like, nah, I ain't gonna do it to the brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Osagi, you know what I'm saying? You don't cry, do you?
He does.
Nah,
Nah, that ass like
You see the dude?
Nas album. Nas' last album.
Nas Project Windows. That shit just touched me. Nas' album just touched me. The Lost Files. We're not getting off my dick for real, bro. But nah, that ass. It was to a song though. It was last year. I was just sitting working on something, right? And like I always have music when I'm working. Just who doesn't? But I think Impossible by Travis Scott came on, and like I just started thinking. I was like, damn. Like I feel like I can do everything I want to. Like this shit's not impossible anymore. Like I've had little hints of like, yo, you can do this if you just keep on going. If you just don't stop and you just like don't give up. And I just like it just hit me out of nowhere. And like I even texted this dude like, bro, like, nigga, I'm about to tear right now, but nah. But yeah, that's to that song. That was crazy.
You know what, nah, bro. That's
hard.
actually that's like
That's hard.
the last time I cried too. It was like to some fucking music. I was tripping acid, and
Yeah.
I was listening to
All right.
you know what I'm saying, the A-Bomb. You know what I'm saying. I was listening to. I don't know if y'all familiar with the rock band. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, okay, yeah. So Roundabout. But I was listening to there's a specific song off the Relayer album, and it's called Soon. And man, like that shit just hit me, man, and it was like just tears of like joy, bro. Like it was just like the most serene, beautiful thing. I mean, of course I wasn't in a regular mind state, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit, the shit just hit me, and I just was sitting there crying on the couch, like, bro, this shit's just so beautiful, dog. Like it's just so beautiful, man. Like I get it, but overall, bro, like people cry more, bro. Like, for real. Like, it's good to let the tears out, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't bottle that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Let it all out. Let it all out.
Music will definitely.
Music will. Music definitely will.
Listen to Frank. Yeah.
Listen to some of that on Acid. That shit hit different.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly nostalgia, too, with Frank.
Oh.
Everything he makes sounds so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Childish Gambino hit, too, on that shit. Yeah, his shit hits.
I think 808s and Heartbreaks. First.
Listen to some of that too during the trip. That's funny. Yeah, Streetlights. Man, that whole album hard. Damn, Coldest Winter. That's my shit. Love Lockdown. Welcome to Heartbreak hard too, bro. Like, shit. Goddamn. Oh yeah. Young boy, yeah.
Yeah, I was finna say, when I be like, I be listening to G Herbo when I get in heartbreaks and shit.
Okay. All right.
He be on some other shit.
He be on some hype shit with a heartbreak, right? Yeah. Who flips and breaks and some shit?
Right around.
Yeah. I want to ask, like, okay, so like when y'all taking photos and shit, like, what do y'all classify? Like, what's a good shot to y'all? Like, what is that? Like, what's everybody's perspective on like what a good shot is?
Yeah, how do you know? Like, when you know.
Since I shoot digital, I could tell right away. I could just look at it and just be like, yeah. And if it's not a good shot, I can like redo it. If it's not candid, I can just like it's usually like the framing of it, and then just like the expression on the person's face, and then like what's in the background, and if it's like, you know, if it's straight and everything. That's usually for me like what a good picture is. Yeah.
So, composition is very key. Just like what's in like the whole frame of the shot. You know what I'm saying, and art is subjective too. So like a bad shot may look good to somebody, and a good shot may look bad to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, but me personally, I feel like a good shot is when like face is a little lit. Maybe there may be shadows on one side of the face. Just interesting poses and stuff, unorthodox. I'm saying a little different. Yeah, that's what I try to aim for and also I shoot film too, so I don't get no redos or nothing like that. Like, I don't have that freedom of like shooting digital, so I got to make sure it's straight. You know what I'm saying?
You only got 35.
It depends on what you're shooting. Like, if you're shooting 35 millimeter, you only got 36, 24. If you're shooting, media format, there's like 15, 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe 12.
12, yeah. Yeah, bro. That's me though.
It could be 2.
If you shoot large format,
Yeah.
Large format? That's like
Yeah.
One, yeah.
it's 2 sides.
Polaroid, one.
What about you, Sifu?
For me,
Yeah.
I feel like so I shoot film too. So really what you see with some like film stocks is what you get.
Yeah.
So whatever your eye is seeing, if it's half of the face is lit on this side, the other face is dark, most likely that's what the shot's gonna come out like.
Now I know you were saying emotion though, so it's like when you got a good shot, is it a way you make you feel too?
It does. So
Yeah.
me and Sad was shooting for a project, and we was at this mansion, and he was really just chilling. I'm not gonna describe the picture because we gotta wait till it come out. But when I was looking, I took the shot. I just looked at him. I was like, that's probably gonna be my favorite picture this year. Yeah. It was really because of the emotions that it gives off. When you look at the picture, it's like, damn, I can feel like what you was feeling when you shot it, you know, or what he was feeling when he was looking through the camera. So that does play a lot on it. But I feel like it's like 50-50, like what you see plus the emotions.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
What was the question?
Just like, what's a good shot to you? How do you feel like? How do you know when you've got a good shot?
I mean, there's no bad shot. I think it's as easy as that. Like, no matter what picture, what it looks like, what Jamal was saying, there's no such thing as a bad shot. It might look like the worst picture you've ever taken in your eyes, but to someone else, it could look like the craziest picture of all time.
Yeah, it's all subjective.
And again, like I said, a lot can be done. I feel like this is a sin of a photographer by saying this, but also a lot can truly be done in post.
Yeah.
So it comes with a package. You know, it's visual. It's all part of it. Yeah. What's he saying? So like, there really is no such thing. I truly believe that there's no such thing as a bad shot. There really
I
isn't.
get that.
I get that. Yeah.
It's like half the fun. Is
Or
just
else
like,
you're gonna get discouraged if you ever accept that there is, like, because
Yeah.
then if you can picture failure, if you can picture what something bad looks like, that's gonna feed into your brain. So
like, for
naturally don't.
example, all right, say like, okay, all right, no bad shot. So all right, like, say you're taking a picture or something, then one of them ends up being like off focus or something, or like something ends up like blurry. Like, is it still like, is that a bad photo, or is that just like,
No.
is there a certain way to spin that?
Maybe that's because a car was heading toward you
Yeah.
while you take a picture and you had to jump out of the way. Or maybe that's a photo that you then use for texture overlay. Or it tells a story. I mean, everything is intent. Everything has purpose
yeah.
and perspective behind it. He's a walking image of
I was gonna add,
Of
you
what a
gotta,
bad
gotta make
shot.
sure to blur right too on a good picture.
yeah,
And
on the
like-
good pictures.
And like
yeah.
for me, I'm starting to do a lot more posts, so the lighting is very key. If there's no light, you can't really manipulate anything in post. It's got to be really good lighting, like not too much, not too little. Like it's got to be perfect.
So what do y'all all like edit y'all photos in? Like, are y'all using like Lightroom or like what? Like, have y'all heard of Darktable? No, it's just like it's like really similar to Lightroom. It's like a free like editing. Yeah, it's free. It's just like Lightroom. You can do like the same shit in it. Okay. So do y'all like all edit y'all own stuff, or is there like a person in database that kind of like edits all the photos? Who's usually doing what?
It's edited
You know?
but we'll come together with work
Yeah.
and edits.
Interesting. Okay, so like, all right, let's talk edits, cause like editing is a whole process too. Like, what are y'all thinking when y'all going into an edit? Like, what kind of effect are y'all trying to achieve? Yeah.
First thing I do when I edit now, I turn everything up. I just turn everything to the max. Yeah, and I just see like, okay, does that look cool? Cause I want my stuff to look like, not surreal. What's the word? Like extreme. I just want it to be like, huh?
Ethereal?
Sure. Yeah.
Some like hyper real
I
stuff.
just want it to be like really extreme, really like hardcore. Like what is that? Like super overexposed, like color, just the whole picture's blue or something. It's just like just like washed out. I don't know why, but that's what I go for right now.
No, that's just like what you're going for.
Yeah, and then other times I'll just since I shoot digital, sometimes I'll make it look like film. So I'll warm it up and I'll put grain on it. And yeah, it's just however I'm feeling, really.
Yeah, so since y'all shoot mainly on film, are y'all like scanning it into a computer?
So when I shoot, like I'm shooting film and I like send it off to the lab to get developed. I get the scans back. When I'm shooting point and shoot, most of the time, if it's like a concert or something, I'm not gonna edit it. But if it's like a project or something like that, for when I'm not shooting on a point and shoot, I'll shoot it on like an SLR or some type, and I'll get the scans back. If I really fuck with the scans like that, I won't edit them. But more than half the time, I edit them a little bit. I don't like doing too much editing. I like it to look natural.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, I will like try some shit out sometimes just to change it up a little bit. Yeah.
Kind of the same as he said. When I edit, I really focus on like, say for instance, you got a scratch going down your neck.
Yeah.
Then I'll take that out. But other than like colors or anything, I like my stuff to look like
This is
the
natural.
film stock.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now, if I do edit something, it'll be like a graphic. So if I'm putting like slides together, or if I'm doing cutouts, a lot of the stuff is by hand. So I don't really like mess with. Usually I just like
Just
kindergarten construction.
Straight in, yeah. Okay.
Do y'all
okay.
miss when Instagram was like pictures? I've been noticing that it's like literally TikTok right now, and I kind of miss it when it was like mainly pictures.
Yeah.
Because I used to follow a lot of photography accounts, and I feel like most of them just get like overran by reels and whatever else is going on there.
Were any of y'all on the Tumblr?
No.
No.
I was in the
Was?
was it Visco?
Visco.
Visco.
Yeah.
I fuck with Visco.
Edit the photos on Visco.
There's still a black and white filter on Visco that I use every once in a while for just like phone stuff that I just love so much. Yeah. I fuck with those phone apps.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. That's throwback. No, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. When I do film, I'll send it off to the lab. I don't ever edit the film when I get it back because I don't shoot it on a camera that I feel like is worth editing. When I get the film back, I shoot on a $3 point and shoot camera for film. So I just don't really feel like diving too much in. I feel like if I get it and pay for it natural, I'm just gonna keep it natural. But digital, at this point, I have like a preset saved as like the 303 preset for now. But it's just something that I think helped me gain a lot of attention early and quickly with photography was the exaggeration on my photos. You can definitely, like, the contrast is all the way up. The shadows are all the way down. It's very exaggerated. If there is a little bit of light, it's shining through the black background. That's what I tried to exaggerate on. I liked the very eeriness of having an empty black void, and then whatever character or object I'm shooting shining through. I like that a lot.
Man, interesting.
But yeah, that was how I usually go about things.
Okay. Yeah, I got a few more questions. Hope you know what I'm saying. Not trying to overload y'all with the questions here, but you know what I'm saying. I want to. Yeah, man.
I was gonna before you answer the question, I was gonna piggyback off of him saying like the contrast and stuff. I feel like it's cool because like they shoot a lot of digital and we shoot a lot of film, so it's like, I feel like I can't really. I'm not speaking for Jamal, but I feel like ours is like, since you have to do everything right then and there, so you have to adjust your shadows or you have to adjust for your lighting. It's like you know what I'm saying?
It's like right in the moment kind of thing. It's
like
editing right there, yeah.
But I like love how they do everything because it's like you can like literally watch them edit everything. It's like, damn, I never thought of.
That they do 2 minutes on site.
Yeah, and it's like crazy because it's like, let me try to do that when I go out there. So it's like we're learning from each other. Right. It's pretty cool.
So like it's piggyback off that, like just like that. I'm saying natural editing by adjusting your camera and stuff like that. Like even if you think about it, like developing film, like scanning it, that's editing. Like that's editing. That's like the main edit, the most important one to get like the good shot out, the good scans. I'm saying that's what it is. So.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I do like here on season 3. You know, I'm aiming to make this kind of like more like a educational kind of thing. I want people to really be learning from these episodes, man. So like, I guess I would ask y'all like for someone who's looking to get into like photography, videography, man, like what would be like the blueprint? Like what would be like some of the advice you guys would give to like somebody who's watching who's like, oh man, like I want to get into this. Like how do I do it? Like of course getting the camera, but like kind of what like steps after that? Like from all y'all perspective, like I don't know who want to go first.
Don't be afraid of yourself. Like just have fun with it.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times when we start, we like hinder ourselves from like what we're capable of. It's like you can't do that because you would never go anywhere. And I don't know. It's just you can't like you have to be willing to like just be able to go out there and do stuff. So yeah, that's the advice I would say.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off that. Like he was saying, you're gonna be your own greatest enemy in it. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go out and do it. It's the only way to even do it is to put forth the effort, get out of bed, go pick up that camera, and even if it's just outside, go shoot, go do something, and find what you like most about other visual work, and try to, even if it's like there's a plant in this photo, let me try a photo with this person with a plant in it. Just try to emulate those little things at the beginning, and slowly you'll start to take it over as your own and take it in your whole new direction. So
do y'all feel like, kind of piggybacking off of what you're saying, because like, you know, there's different types of photography. You know, of course, you know what I'm saying, like wildlife, you know, sports, you know, whatever it is. So it's like, for someone starting off who maybe wants to do like a certain type of photography, because like certain things require like certain lenses and like, you know what I'm saying, you know, zooms and stuff like that. So someone who kind of wants to get into those other fields, but maybe they can't like straight off afford that type of camera or something like that. What's kind of like the advice or how to move about that? Like,
I would say apply what you can afford and take it to you love sports. Pull up with your iPhone and get good portrait photos of all the players before and do that. Like, find what you genuinely like, whether that's, you know, you said your granddad did surgical photography. Find where you thrive or you find that you're doing good for society. That's like a big thing. Like, find where you can feel like you're giving back in a sense and then do that with photography. Like, apply photography. I love music. I'm surrounding myself with it every day, but also emulating that photography side to it. So with whatever you can afford, 3D, whether it be the 3DS or a extremely amazing medium format, iPod, whatever it is, make it yours.
Yeah.
So the first question was any advice you would give?
Yeah.
So I would say definitely research what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Really tap in. There's YouTube University. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse really nowadays because it's all on the internet. Research, take risks. Don't be caught in this zone of comfort where you're just afraid to get out of it. No, take risks. When it comes to film, do different film stocks, different cameras, different settings. Take risks. Nobody's ever done anything super amazing by just staying in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Take risks. And also a good mentor. If you go looking for a mentor, a good mentor will really shout out JoJo, Photo JoJo. And this guy right here, man. He's really helped me a lot with everything. Helped me a ton. But just take risks. Go out there. Get shit done. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say always have a subject or else you're going to get really tired of it. Because, I took pictures of just trees. And looking back, it's all different places, all different trees, but it's all the same stuff.
It's all trees.
Yeah, you got to grow. You have to evolve. You got to whether the subject be a hat. I don't know. You just always have a subject. And find inspiration, but don't get too caught up when your pictures don't look like how theirs look. Don't be inspired by David LaChapelle and be why doesn't this floating man that I took on my iPhone look like that? Don't be too caught up in trying to make everything perfect from the start. You gotta evolve.
Gotta be your authentic self.
Yeah.
I'll say to that too. So I got these 2 last questions. Right? It was a few more. All right, so 2 more now. So okay, I want to know, what does photography mean to you guys? What is the meaning of it to you guys? Individually, what is that?
It means love. Taught me how to love people. I used to.
He touched me, bro.
Literally, you can ask Jamal. Jamal has known me for a long time.
Yeah.
And I used to be the worst, a straight dickhead. Didn't give a fuck about people's feelings. I would go around and just be yeah, I don't give a fuck. And you can't go around doing that in the world. Mm-hmm. And so I feel photography really taught me how to love others, but also love myself. Because when you're growing up for real, like you said, we are taught to be we got to be this.
Yeah, no, for real, yeah, for real, yeah.
And it's damn, if you have to love the photo, you know what I'm saying? So it's you have to love the equipment. So it teaches you and be patient. And it just teaches you a lot, man. So.
Hey, y'all hold that though. I don't want this. No, this episode's good. Hold up, I'm about to switch this battery out right quick. We're gonna take a little quick break, y'all, and we're gonna get the answers from everybody else. We back. Had to switch that battery out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We can't lose the data. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Do it on. Seafood was telling what it meant to him. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going though. What does photography mean to you guys?
You want me to? I can go.
Let's go.
I definitely think it means opportunity. Opportunity for someone behind the lens. Opportunity for someone in front of the lens. Provides opportunity to wake up. The camera provides limitless, possibilities. You can create whatever you want, envision whatever you want, capture whatever you want. And it also, like I was saying, in front of it provides opportunity to capture emotion. And to piggyback off what it means to him, capturing emotion, capturing a moment. You go back and look at, some of the worst events in the world history, and they're at the front lines with the medical team. We're photographers capturing every second, every moment of what's going on. So capturing important history, everything. It's opportunity at its finest in your hands.
I like that answer,
I'm gonna need you to answer too, Tom, because you from the video perspective.
Yeah, I do like what he was saying about opportunity because shit, if I didn't take that picture of Sav a year and a half ago,
this wouldn't be happening right here.
Whole podcast probably wouldn't be happening. So, I definitely think opportunity, and it just if you're outside a show with a camera, you're way more willing to be just let in. And,
everything that comes with it, it's just opportunity.
Bro, well, hold on, I know y'all gonna resonate with this motherfucker right here. Look, I think the motherfucking camera is like a relic, bro. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, it gets you into so much shit.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? You get into
it's
crazy.
And you get the beads from Mardi Gras. It's a status once you have a camera in your
hand. Bro. Literally use that shit to be like, oh yeah, I'm the cameraman for this. Oh, okay, man, yeah, come on, get in. You can come in. I mean, shit. I mean, women. You know what I'm saying? Being around girls and shit. Like, let's be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Peter Parker.
Concerts. Yeah.
I am the
That's it.
It's all that. Nah, I just want to throw that in. That motherfucker's like
I
a
will
magical
say,
relic.
this is a piece of advice. If you ever want to shoot a show, show up like 6 hours early. You'll get in every time.
Really? Okay.
Every time. Ask to help set up.
Yeah, ask to help us set up or something.
Ask to help set up
You'll
the
get
concert.
in.
Say your extra hands.
But what it means to me, what photography means to me, for one, it's a form of expression. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the mediums I like tend to tap into most. I love it. I just love doing it. I love everything about it. I wake up, you know what I'm saying, think about photography, think about like what I can do. Like I jot down concepts. I'm always trying to evolve, you know, to better my craft. I just love it, and it's just a medium I can express myself through. Like poetry, like I used to do poetry. I'm gonna tap back in soon. Like that, like playing the guitar, like you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get into DJing. It's just another medium, another form of expression. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I'll say that too. It's just like the art form that like I'm most passionate about, because I play guitar too. I rap sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Bro,
Just
I was looking at my footage, bro. You was spitting like mad bars on my fucking footage when you was recording, bro.
I know, trust me. But no, it's just like I love documenting, like, you know, because a picture is just like a stamp in time. And like I always think about that, and it just like it just motivates me, because I'm gonna look back like 30 years, like, and just be like, wow, like I was wearing that, or like, you know, because like you look at pictures now from like the 80s and like what do you have on, like what is that thing in the back, like is that a, you know, it's like, is that a microwave or like what? Yeah, it's a time capsule. I'm obsessed with time capsules.
Yeah, let me say one more thing off that. I think it's cool when you said it'll last when you look back, because thing that's I think cool about cameras, like growing up, my one goal, I was like, I always want, when I die, I want people to still talk about or remember me somehow. I don't care who it is. I don't need to be famous. I don't need none of that. Just if someone can have some form of tangible something that I left behind, I think that's cool. So if, you know, like a bomb, the world goes to shit, you know, everyone, you know, dies or something, those photos are still going to be around in some way, whether it's on the web, whether it's, you know, in physical format. It's something when everything goes terrible and all hope is lost, you know, you can still pick up that one photo that you took that one time, and it's, you know, it has that emotion still loaded in there.
To it.
You know?
Yeah, man.
So that drew me toward it a lot.
Almost
too.
kind of like a little spiritual thing, almost. Yeah, man. Like an energy to it. Well, yeah, man. Well, shit, you know, I guess, like, you know, last question I just want to ask, like, you guys, so, you know, just let the peeps know, like, anything coming up, like photography-wise, like project stuff y'all working on, man. Like, let the people know what's going on for 2022, man. So let you go first. You got the smile on.
Don't let that fool you, for real. But I got some, saying just some stuff I really can't disclose right now, but just like got some big projects coming up, some big ones, like as far as just like me putting in mad like amounts of energy and time into. Just be on the lookout. osagivision.com, OSAGIEVSN.com. That's my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's my IG. And yeah.
So definitely new, because a lot of this stuff that I've been posting recently has been like stuff from the olden days, because I lost my SD card. And it had a bunch of stuff on it. I didn't have a hard drive either, like a dumbass.
You lost everything.
Yeah, and then I was shooting my final project, and then my tripod fell over, and it broke my lens.
No.
So I've been lensless. I just don't have money. Yeah, I just have to buy a new one, and then it's gonna be some new stuff coming out. So yeah. And I got like 15 rolls of film from like March. And yeah, like just money. I just gotta like. True.
Donate to the film fund. The Cash App film fund.
Hey,
That's you.
Cash App.
Yeah.
Camera G13.
Got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of stuff, like he said, I can't really disclose.
Yeah.
But I will say fromthemotherlands.com.
Okay.
My world is always your world.
Okay.
And 2022, I love you.
Hey.
Look out for that. Yeah.
Hey. Oh yeah.
And Blur Media 2022. That's coming out.
Oh, okay.
Blur Media.
Yeah. I guess like they said, a lot of stuff we can't really disclose right now, but couple music videos, events, clothing, a book in the winter.
A book?
A book.
You writing
That's
a
all
book?
I'm gonna say.
Oh,
a
shit.
book. Yeah, galleries. A Brian Brown music video.
Okay.
Okay.
Couple other things, just little promo things that you guys might not notice that we do.
Yeah.
That's getting done now. So it might not make sense now, but
No,
Core
it's
is
all
on the
good.
way.
When it comes to light, it'll come to light.
Motherlands is on the way.
saying? Yeah.
Osagi's on the way. Blur on the way. Everything on the way. 2022.
Yeah,
For
we're
real.
gonna look out.
You might not notice, but we're there and we're doing stuff. We're doing a lot. But yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I enjoyed this one, man. This was a great episode, man. I feel like I learned a lot more about you guys.
Trying to
Definitely,
shine light.
just who y'all are, more as individuals and stuff compared to the last episode was a little rowdy. The whole gang was in the building. But nah, man, this has been a dope season opener, man. First season 3. First episode, season 3, man. 2022, we in here. Let's make it a good year. It's your dude Superb.
Ohtom.
Hey, man, we'll catch you on next week's episode of MC2MC.
Peace.
Peace.